Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. I need to finish unlocking the Pyre hearts, I think, to unlock the divinity fight. That's the assumption I'm going to be running under. So we'll try to maybe build runs to work around this, but we also still need to unlock the last clan and do all the dimensional portals. There's so much to this game, it's actually absurd. I ran some math, and I think if you do every combination of primary and secondary clan with both of the champions for each clan, there's something like 380 different combinations. You don't need 380 wins to complete the logbook because it only keeps track of the clan victory, not which champion you're using, which is different from Monster Train 1, I think. But if you had every combination of primary and secondary champion, it's like 380 different combinations or something like that. I may have done the math wrong, but there's just so damn much. We're gonna play a run. We played Melting Remnant last time. So we've played all primary clan types. The only one we don't have is Umbra, and we need to increase room capacity 10 more times. We're gonna do random. We're gonna do full random, full random. Now let's do, let's pick one. Let's do Under Legion. Under Legion was pretty fun. And last time we had Lazarus League as the secondary. Let's just do Under Legion, random MT2. We'll do standard, let's do random, full random. Random Pyre Heart, yeah, full random. We need to inflict debuffs and deal damage with train stewards. Oh my God. I don't do train stewards often. Oh, you know what I should have done? We'll do this next time. We have alternate champions to play. We have Fell's sister, or whatever the hell it is. All right, let's do it. Adds the option to copy cards. Advance Propagate 2. Propagate, if we could use this to increase the debuffs on enemies, we could get some pretty serious stuff going on there. We have Hellhorns, we have Rage, and the Rail Beater. Rail Beater. Egnart says, what is Abe talking about? We're talking about Monster Train. Also, I played a little bit of Night Rain yesterday, and I kind of enjoyed it. It was a fun game. Like, actually pretty decent as far as, Elden Ring roguelike was concerned. It was a good cooperative game. I want to play more of it with my friends. +5 if they're the only friendly unit we summon, so this probably won't work too well. Draw one each turn for every 25 cards in your deck. We tend to have more than 25 cards in the deck, so if we keep ourselves at 25, we'll draw 6. So that's kind of interesting. Hey, Potok, welcome as well. With the Hive Minder, rally +1 permanently, and Headsman, trample on slay, friendly units gain propagate. Let me look real quick. If I go to here, pretty sure I took Hive Minder last time. If I go to you, yeah, we took Hive Minder. He gets health permanently when you rally. Slay lets him propagate. He's got trample, he's a slayer. Let's try it out. It's the different form of the champion. The problem is engineering him getting the KOs is gonna be real tough. Although melee weakness seems like an excellent synergy, doesn't it? I'm gonna put you up here. Like, melee weakness allows us to propagate and do a ton of additional damage, right? And then we've got these guys in the front who get propagated. As he propagates, they increase their troop stack. So that could be kind of interesting. Let's see how this goes. We get the money, good. Yeah, so now we hold on. We're getting 2 kills, so this guy is going to be troop 3 at the end. Yeah, so he grew as a result of that turn. Okay. Interesting. Not going to be able to kill you quite. So let's just do this. We are going to get 1 more kill. Is the trample not working? I guess I should maybe slow it down a little bit. It seemed like the trample... No, he did like 50 damage to him. It certainly worked. It worked. It would have worked. We have Rage to increase the damage so that we can slay more. I like that. Let's make this guy even stronger. Glow Up is a propagator. So this guy's getting even stronger. He's the tank of the floor. I like it. We're gonna have to figure out how to actually use this clan properly, but... So instead of spawning, I'll just propagate, then spawn. The mushroom men are a little weird because you want to get ball out of control with them. You want to get 200 worth of mushrooms in the front, which means you need to propagate, spawn as quickly as possible. Ash and Rand, welcome. Abe is playing the train again. Ah, yes I am. I'm playing the train and I'm liking the train. Need a break from Elden Ring. I played way too much of it yesterday. Apply sap to enemy units at the end of combat. Mushy room. I mean, this kind of is perfect. It allows us to apply more debuffs. Arcatraz, thank you very much for the resubscription. Welcome. Kaka. Hopefully you can hear that kaka. Yes, let's do it. We don't need more rage. We've got 2 of those, right? Yes, we do. Event, we want kills with the champion, so I'm not sure we want event. And fortify is not enough armor. I think this is just a quick pass, get some money. What have you been playing lately, Arcatraz? Good stuff, I hope. I like Rail Beater for the melee weakness. In fact, if we can give him duality, we can double the melee weakness, which is not necessary, but... Abe hasn't chosen to play the Imp Queen yet, huh? I don't have her unlocked, thankfully. I need to make spells cheaper. I need to make spells holdover. I need to make units better. I'm tempted, I think, to go Merchant of Magic, though. But you know what? There is a Merchant of Magic up here. So let's go units instead. Reduce to 1 and dualism. That's like exactly what I was talking about. On Revenge, apply Decay to the attacker. On Rally, regen and +1 to friendly units. So a healer. I think this is fine. This could be kind of interesting. We want to summon a lot of troops. But I think I like the idea of the Rail Beater just being tanky. And tiny. And he's might even be worth duplicating so we can get 2 of them on the same floor as our champion. Or we can duplicate the sap and then have just heavy sap on all enemies. Like if we put this on all floors, flying bosses won't do any damage, units are gonna be incredibly weak if they make it up to the Pyre. That seems real fun. Let's save the duplication though, because I would love maybe to come up here and make it intrinsic. Well, it's not intrinsic as the name of it, but you know, whatever the name of it actually is. Yeah, we might want to make it deployable so we have the option of playing it. Titan Skin 1 on enemies, they add a Chime of Despair. All right. Arcatraz says, I'm getting used to the new Stellaris mechanics. Interesting. A game that I hear good things about, but I haven't played it myself. Under Legion is good with. Remnant and Umbra. Good, probably rally mechanics between the 2 of them. Worked pretty well with Lazarus League because of the reanimate effect. That was fantastic. So I want to get a lot of damage out of Bullet. I need to be able to overkill enemies. We're killing a lot of enemies. Fantastic. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I might take 1 damage just to give you a bunch of rage. Because now you're gonna hit 408 or something. Why did your rage go up? Oh, because you propagated your own rage. Right. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. Okay, well then, just stay here. I could propagate your rage, but I think I'm just gonna spawn a quick blocker. We need the mushrooms to live longer so they can get propagated, which isn't happening yet. It will happen at some point. But as he's killing with Trample, he is scaling his own rage, which is pretty fun. That was a very easy combat. He hits for 200 damage now. That's incredible. Potok says, I was watching your Monster Train 2 video to understand all the basic skills and keywords, and then I fell asleep and then woke up in the middle of your second video. Well, thanks. Hey, at least it counts as a view, right? You watch the ads, right? Deal 20 damage and applied Decay 10 to all units. Sacrifice 1 fun guy. Deal 10 damage and deal 10 decay to enemy units, or extinguish spawn. Hard to play him early, because we want to like lower him onto the floor. Who's our Seraph? Corruption. What if I skip? Because like I'd have to draw this guy early for the extinguish to actually matter. Targeted damage might be nice. Rage, we have enough of those. We just need to upgrade the ones that we have. So I'm taking more money. I guess I'm gonna go to the shops, you know? Now, do we go to Merchant of Arms? I mean, honestly, like if we could get some multi-strike for this guy, that would be insane. And exactly what I would want. The spells being cheaper is nice, but what if we just make this guy hit like a damn truck, you know? Duplicate Rail Beater, we got melee weakness in the front. I mean, it's melee weakness too. Now that I think about it, that's why we're hitting for 200, because our damage is not getting doubled, it's getting tripled. Yeah, okay. This is an interesting synergy here. I think I want Merchant of Arms. I want to find a good weapon. We'll heal. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, exactly what I wanted. It's expensive, but like, we'll just play it early and give him multi-strike. With the trample effect. I mean, we might not need it, but like, that's what I want. Or we could use it to purge units. We can purge the train stewards. Gain energy when a unit dies. Energy to play the Ritual of Battles would be really handy. I'm liking the mushy room, but we can play this on a different floor, I suppose. We do have enough money to combine and deploy right now. If we re-roll, we won't have enough money to do both. Because what I'm thinking is we can make this deployable and then we'll play it. Just to get the multi-strike. And then I kind of like Boiler Room for the energy. And then I kind of like removing a, like, torch. Get a random Hellhorn Stygian or Lazarus League consumable card. What? Hellhorned Stygian Lazarus League. Okay, let me see. Consume. Hellhorned is you. Armor would be nice. Doubling armor, we don't really deal with the armor, but a little bit of armor would be nice. The rage would be nice. Apply rage. Stygian. The book. Oh, the book would be so good. And then it was Hellhorn, Stygian, and Lazarus League. Consume, apply, reanimate. Consume, apply, reanimate. Consume, copy the unit. Interesting. I mean, reanimate is exactly what we want. Because it'll get propagated on kills. I think we've just made the same Lazarus League run that we had last time, but with different stuff. Now, the pushback here sucks. It's gonna cause issues. But I think we'll be okay. Like, we just wanna... Yeah, we just wanna smack him. Freaking smack him, man. In fact, if we spawn enough, we can keep him from knocking back Bullet. There we go. Bullet now doesn't get knocked back. Look at that. We don't propagate anything yet because we need to actually get the propagator out. Like, we need energy. And then we need... Just gonna play you. And let's put a spawn in front of you. I just want a blocker for Seraph, or not Seraph, but for this guy. I want him to move here and then attack the Spear Steward. You dummy. So we'll sap you. Might as well put you down. Might as well start the spawning. I can't quite keep him alive yet. That's the biggest problem I'm gonna have, is keeping these guys alive so that they can get propagated. But there's reanimate. This will get propagated. You're gonna get knocked back. I guess I can always advance Bullet because I've got another glow up. Yeah. Well, actually, what we could do is propagate him immediately, then he'll get knocked back. So get the rage, get the propagate. Now you're gonna be in the correct order. You're almost gonna be dead, but you'll be in the correct order, and you have reanimate anyways. Yeah, it seemed real good. You're gonna sap me? Whatever. He lives! Is he gonna get propagated? I think he will. No, we're not killing this guy. Son of a gun. He's gonna live with 6 HP. Okay. Well, we do have 6 reanimate. We're gonna be fine. What an interesting run so far. I mean, that was incredibly easy. I just need this guy to get even more kills. So hopefully we can level him up nicely. Deal 3 times equal to the debuff stacks on this unit. Apply rage and armor. Apply decay equal to sap. Does propagate increase armor? Where's my champion? Where's my champion? I need to read my champion. Hold on, I have propagate on another card here. Buff effects and debuff effects. It doesn't include armor. Armor is a status effect, not a buff. So we won't be able to increase the armor. Apply decay equal to 5 times sap. He's getting coffee. I guess. Like, he's in the deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I mean, that's the 25 cards I have. I just don't have a champion, I guess, to look at. I don't necessarily want any of these, but I guess the spike is fine if we have a lot of energy. Rally, regen, demon fiend, branded warrior. I don't know if I want these guys. I think I'm just gonna skip. And then I think we need energy. Because we need to be able to play more things early. So Merchant of Trinkets. We don't have a lot of cash. So I think we go to the Merchant of Trinkets for the money and the alcove, because I don't really want a unit or health or Merchant of Steel. I can't afford anything. No champion available? Did we actually purge the champion out of our deck? What? Did he die? He got the killing blow on the boss, right? I think I bugged out the game. Unless they let you purge your champion. But didn't he live? Hold on a second. Okay, I started and stopped the recording, and I'm going to look to see what happened. Because I don't know why I don't have a champion. So if I go to the fight, I'm gonna watch the end of it again. So he's got 2 HP. Okay. Let me find the right spot. He's attacking. He has reanimate. He lived. I guess what? Is it because he died via reanimate and it actually purged him out of the deck? Hold on. What happens if I'm gonna relaunch the game. I don't have a champion? I guess, you know, the reanimate triggering extinguish does make sense, but it's your champion. You're not supposed to be able to extinguish your or to purge your champion. At least that's how it worked in Monster Train 1. Is that now not how it works in Monster Train 2? I literally don't have my champion anymore. It's gonna be kind of hard to win. I was banking my whole run around him. Could restart the run. Let's see what's going on in here. What happens if I made him endless? I don't know what to do. I mean, that's a pretty good book. No champion available. Hold on. Monster Train 2, purge your champion. I guess it doesn't say it doesn't purge your champion. You know, it just says purge the unit. The thing is, like, there's a couple of things in Monster Train 2 that I don't like the phrasing of. Like the crown that says it heals your champion every turn. It doesn't actually heal your champion every turn as an action. It heals your champion at the beginning of a combat phase. The phrasing is bad because it shares the same phrasing as action, which says at the beginning of your turn. Purging this unit from your deck, similarly, there are things in the game that say pick a unit from your deck that don't allow you to select your champion. And I was, I guess, operating under the Monster Train 1 thought process, which was if your champion can never be purged from your deck. Well, I mean, okay, well, let's see. At the start of turn, friendly units propagate. Man, it's like a really good one. Duplicate any card except your champion. Well, I mean, I could take another rail beater, I guess. We kind of need more units now, I guess. Dude, I have no idea what to do. I think we're just screwed. Like, that was all of my damage. You haven't collected all the rewards. Yeah, no shit. Okay, I'm gonna say no to the trials, okay? What a... Okay, we're gonna play on the top floor. We need time. Let's... Ah, heck, let's play it on you. Okay, gain energy when a unit dies. On death, apply corruption. We need to kill units. Even if it's my own units. Who sent me a message on Steam? Chris wants me to play Night Rain. Well, I gotta, hold on. I'm in the middle of a Monster Train 2 run where I managed to actually purge my champion out of my deck upon attempting to upgrade it after a boss fight. The game just displays a pop-up saying, "No champion available." I imagine this might be a tough run to win at this point, considering I put my entire strategy around him being reanimated and propagated and doing a ton of damage. For future reference, yes, you can purge your champion. I would not recommend it. All right, there we go. All right, I mean, if I can survive this run, I would love to survive this run. Let us sap units, and then spawn, and then spawn, and then spawn. We need our guys not to die. I also need to kill the corrupt enemies before they move up. He says, I always wondered that weapon has that effect, especially since in Monster Train 1 you could not purge your champion. I thought it was a safe bet. He actually did survive the fight he was purged on, but he reanimated, so the extinguish effect that purge still procced. He says, very good, A+ run. Okay, reanimate, also multi-strike. Multi-strike needs to get played. And then reanimate. It doesn't work, it doesn't do anything on him, so we're gonna reanimate the big dude in the front acting as a tank. We need that out. I know we're not getting the money. This run is all about survival at this point. I have no idea what to do. We're doing a lot of damage, like, that's a positive. We're sapping the units, so hopefully they can't kill me, which is a positive. So we might want to do sap, and then up here, +1 energy per kill. That's my thinking. So let's propagate the reanimate, and then honestly, I kind of want to do it again, but let's propagate the troop stack, which does count as a summoning, so it is giving us regen, interestingly enough. I will play one of these and then give you 12 more rage. I think we're gonna win this fight. Bosses are gonna be problematic. What do we got? Just a lot of dudes. Gotta start killing them. Okay, we need... You sucking up the corruption is actually huge. You also regen. So you're not even really taking any damage right now. I'm going to keep buffing you. Let's spawn, get more regen, even though you're gonna do some damage to us. Why do you have multi-strike? I guess you granted multi-strike, it's not an effect. You permanently granted people multi-strike. I mean, we hit like a damn truck. We're hitting for 1,000 damage per turn, but we don't have a champion. The Nor, welcome. How you doing today, Nor? Nor. Apply sap to enemy units on summon or consume propagate. We've got to propagate. Piercing, deal 5 damage, apply armor, or on summon, return a consume spell to your hand. We have good consumed spells to bring back, a couple of spikes, but also the book. But I'm gonna skip. I think I just wanna like cool it. We need money, man. We need so much, good lord. A free artifact, Master of Arms, maybe duplicating Mushy Room. I mean, we don't need Merchant of Steel. I'm just gonna duplicate this unit. I'm not gonna do anything else. So we're going here for removal and then equipment. Nah. On rally, decay enemy units, armor, resolve, spawn 4. What? That's incredible. The cluster kernel. I mean, I don't even know if there's capacity on the floor, but that's a great ability. When you gain armor, gain more, units get an extra upgrade slot. We don't gain much armor. We gain armor in big bursts, not slowly over time. So extra upgrade slot might help. Could have taken the 75 gold and then had options for 2 things here, but whatever. Grant friendly units plus 15 attack, fragile glass cannon. Restore health when they move up a floor. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna kill them on the top floor one way or another. Let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. Instantly picks up a new unit and +1 upgrade slots. Yeah, but those wouldn't have been available on the right side. It's a very fragile piece of equipment. The Nor, I don't have a champion. Okay? We're going all in on these damn rail beaters. Someone's gotta beat the hell out of the enemies. All right, at least he does a lot of damage now. Okay, we also really need to get to our units. I think, honestly, like if I hit you, I kill you. So let's just spawn to get them out. And then I'll give you some armor and some rage. I need everything in my deck to be deployable is the thing. We're gonna give you reanimate. Although if we give you reanimate, I can push you forward and propagate you. And we'll sap here. Spawn, spawn. Okay, you're not quite dead. I know that. Put you out. I wish I could kill you for the money, man. I need the money. I need the cash. Instead, I'm just gonna propagate you a whole bunch. I don't think you're dying, so... I don't think anyone's dying, so you're just gonna hit the pyre for nothing, which is great. There's one horn. Okay. Pyre's gonna be doing a lot of work on this one. Okay, energy, thank you. I need that one to be intrinsic as well. I need to take more energy is what I need. Oh God. Can I play a bunch of spells? You're getting a kill there, you're hitting twice here. How are you dying? What's killing you, and why are you dying? Oh, you're just getting hit a lot. Now you're not dying, now you're dying. You're still dying. I'll take the sap, man. We're applying sap to the enemies too. This guy's dead. Like, he's not gonna make it past us. You guys might make it past us slightly. If I allow you to hit, I can get another kill. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna spawn. I might as well do some damage. Get some units out of my deck. You know what I need? Trample book. I need you know what I need? A big trample unit. That would make this so much better. All right. Might as well encant when we have a moment. It kind of feels like he's trampling, but I think he's just hitting like all the enemies at the exact same moment, you know? Okay, end turn, don't do anything. I mean, do something. Nah, don't do anything, just end turn. Are you dead? You're dead, end turn. Okay, we lived. We were... You could use a champion more than trample. The champion trampled, Nor, is the joke there. I wish I had my champion, so I had a trample unit. Apply sap to enemy units at the end of combat. I don't have to duplicate the room, but propagating at the end of turn is also incredible. So here's a question. We're currently gaining a lot of energy from units that die. The sap is applying on other floors. If we take another one of these, we can get more sap on enemy units before they move up, keeping our mushrooms alive. Propagating means we can get more, where is it? More reanimate as well, and more rage, and more anything else like regen, but I kind of feel like just more sap is what I want. We have to slow the enemy units and make sure we don't take damage. Like, if we... Because all of my cards that I really want to play, well, I want to play this. They're all expensive. I need more energy. I'm going to take the sap. Skip that one. Excuse me. We need to make things cheaper. Desperately. -2 consume. God, I wish I could still put this on the tome. But a 1-cost rage is pretty nice. Spell chain might be interesting. I can't afford the book. I can't afford a spell chained book. But a consume spell chain ritual battle cheap is pretty decent. Permafrost I'm not super interested in except for the tome, but I just want to make it cheaper. Let's re-roll. This is really good. This is kind of perfect. Multi-strike 2, yeah. So we're gonna make it cheap. We're gonna give it multi-strike 2. We're going to, maybe make a torch consume, and let's make the other ritual battle cheaper, or maybe make more propagate. Cheaper propagate. And then duplicate. I can't play this if I get a second one. So what do we duplicate? We have one, two, how much energy? We have 6 energy turn 1. That's going to be 4, 5, and then you might as well play the other rail beaters. That's 6 energy turn 1. Another rail beater does not really make us any better here. We want... I mean, I could just put another one in the deck. Screw it. 35 health and spikes 4. I think that means we got to play on the bottom. If we let them get spikes, then our multi-striker is going to die. Railbeater's been promoted to champion. Yes, he has. Four energy. Okay, now everything's at least dying. I will block a couple of hits. We're taking a lot of damage on the rail beater. We really do need to get, like, the chain started immediately. We gotta get units in front. So spawn every turn. This guy's gonna die eventually to corruption unless we get regen out there, but we can't play this unit. Let's start sapping. Nice. Now do we reanimate, propagate 8. Okay. Now, you're still dying, but you do have 9 reanimates, so you can tank 9 hits. And you're not getting spikes. You're not getting spikes. Okay, you're dying. You know, that's fine. Rage and armor. Armoring up you might be kind of nice. You're taking 21. The corruption's gonna get through your HP some point anyways. Let's just keep you armored up. I can stop some damage and then armor you up. This guy's gonna have a lot of melee weakness and a lot of sap. Okay, so there's multi-strike book, ritual of battle, spawn, spawn. This dude is amazing. The cluster colonel, he's actually a mushroom man, I'm realizing. He's summoning so many dudes. He's giving us 16 tanking health every turn. That's great. He's basically completely neutralizing the corruption. Well, he was, now not so much. So, spawn, propagate, rage, hit you. We're doing 1,600 damage in a single turn. I can't believe that this is working. But it's working. Lenore says, by the way, Abe, if you like demos in XCOM, you should be reaching out to this dev. Send me a note on Discord, like at me a private message, and I will try to look at some of that stuff later. Spawn 3, apply armor equal to 4 times troop. Armor on the dudes seems pretty good. I think we just need more. Do we need more energy? I just need boiler room to be intrinsic. Can I get a merchant of arms? I can. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Then we can go to a Merchant of Steel and get another upgrade on things and a duplicate. We could also take capacity and put more units down on the same floor. Or we can take draw and... I'm realizing when we actually fight Seraph, we're gonna need a way of stopping the corruption. Because it will stack up on this guy. He has 60 armor, but more would be nice. We can also give him... You know, on that fight, we can give him reanimate. Yeah. +1 energy per turn, draw 1, +2 capacity. Capacity means we could play, like, a regen unit, which isn't gonna matter. I think I just want the energy. We have to pay for the damn spell that I put in the deck. Which means even if I make the room intrinsic, I can't play it now if I'm gonna play Cluster Kernel. Although if we play Boiler Room, we get so much energy back on units that die on the floor. What the hell do we do, man? Win a run without the champion, achievement in progress. Well, we had the champion for the first 3 floors. Honestly, this on the Seraph fight might be a good thing to have, another one of these, but... I can play both... No, I cannot play both of these on turn 2. Merchant of Magic. Make things cheaper. Merchant of Arms. We can intrinsic like a boiler room for energy. I don't want to play on the bottom, though. I want to play on the top after everything gets sapped. So we don't really need this to be intrinsic, do we? We would want like one of these to be intrinsic, but we can't play these if we're playing all of our units. So I think we'll do the removal and the spells. Like, you gotta go. You gotta go. Holdover is something I was really interested in. I mean, holdover on, or double stack on this is just a lot. I like that. Yeah, double stack on this, even though it's not holdover, it doubles the armor gain, keeps our units alive, act as tanks for the boss fight. Holdover here, maybe on a spawn, or maybe even just a propagate. Advanced propagate, we can propagate whatever we need. If we need reanimate, we can do it, or, you know, something else. I think that's good. I think cheap -1 on because it consumes. I don't really want to upgrade that. I'll upgrade this. And then I'm just going to reroll. I'm not going to take the holdover. You know what? Yeah. We'll be able to afford it. -2 consume. Acceptable. Acceptable. Oh, hey, no champion available. Oh, hey, you haven't taken all of your upgrades yet. Jesus Christ. Holdover propagate 4, though. We don't need the propagation. You are a pain in the ass, but you're not going to have many spikes if I don't incant. You're going to do a lot of damage, but we'll have enough damage. Pyre's going to take a lot of damage. Pyre's going to take a lot of damage. You know, I accept it. Or should we play on the bottom? Ah! Ah! If we play on the bottom, we can stop a lot of the high damage that the boss will have and the pyre damage. If we play on the top, we can sap the sweepers. If we get all of the cards that we need, kill them with spells before they move up so they don't hit our units. This unit is going to be doing a lot of damage on the top floor, but we'll have a ton of health up there. And they'll be sapped a little bit. I don't need to hit you many times to kill you. I just need to not be spiked up. I'm turning this on, we're playing top floor. I'll take the pyre damage. But I need the money. So rail beater. Merged equipment. I'm gonna have this guy come out before the other rail beater. Rail beater. I want his spawn. Lol. I need the multi-strike. Might as well take the rage. Might as well... You're gonna spawn already. Let's just kill you. And you know what? There's not too many of these enemies here. I think there's more on the Seraph fight, but we're not gonna have them on the Seraph fight, I don't think. An energy when a unit dies. Yeah, we'll keep it up. There's 64 armor. I know, we're gonna be taking damage. It's gonna happen. Let's get the sap going. Give you some more armor. Yep, Pyre's taking damage. Let's give you the reanimate. Put down another rail beater. I could put down a rail beater like here to stop the resolve trigger here. Like, I think we have enough tankiness in front of this guy. I just want to stop the pyre damage now, so I'm gonna play you here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Do we have energy here? We do have energy from here. So keep them sapped up. If I can stop you from doing pyre damage, that's a lot of damage to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 777. 777 is 21. All I need is 12 HP of dudes in the front to stop the pyre damage. There, done. So we can play these ones up here, or I can play them down here to stop more damage later, in case there's more enemies. Like, methinks we're gonna be fine up there. Let's propagate down here. Nah, never mind. Should have run the math. Hey, Disposable, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're gonna have a real fun time on this run, let me tell you. I don't think I can stop this damage. Well, maybe I can. I got a fun guy. You're still living? Dude, perfect. They're all sapped up to hell. You know what? Spawn 3 and then armor 8, and then if we need more, we've got the propagator, which we don't need to play. But I'm actually not gonna play. I'm gonna play this. You're going to hit the pyre once. Whatever, let the pyre take some damage. We should be drawing our multi-strike pretty soon. This guy is going to live, he's gonna hit the pyre. Dude, if I just don't incant, I can kill you easily. Everything that's moving up is going to be sapped as well, so the sweeper won't do too much. I might as well play you because I can. Under Legion damage sponges, I can see it. Oh, if you pay very close attention, you'll be able to understand why this run is still up in the air. We do have a giant mushroom boy in front, I do appreciate having that. Okay, don't play anything. Don't touch anything. Just hit the end turn button. God, thank God for this rail beater who's holding it. He's literally carrying the entire run. Deal 10 damage, spawn 2. On Slay, spawn 2. Applied decay to enemy units. Consumed to applied decay. No. Skip. Skip. I'm not adding too much to this deck right now. Can you blame me? Yeah, we want to go left. Please hope that there's something good. Honestly, dude, Pyre tap saves so much trouble for us. That's so good. I don't think I'm going to be taking Crown of the Eternal. Another multi-strike on the good rail beater is pretty good. I mean, we need him to be multi-struck. And I can make this one large stone, but he's still 1 pip. How interesting. Did you delete your champion? No, you can't do that. Why would they let you delete your champion? Just don't count my cards. I mean, I could take another book and then play it for Pyre help. Which, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it? Like, what if we just race the boss? It's like, multi-strike him again. I kind of want to reroll to see what this does. Damn, that would be really good to save 4 energy. That's not gonna happen. Free energy is kind of nice though, free draw. If I had more equipment, that would be nice, but this one, because it's deployable, it's not gonna be affected by this. That's the risk you take, it's the risk you take. See what we get. I was just thinking about that. Reduced to 1 pip on this guy. I want you to live. Regen gets around some of the corruption. Regen on you also gets around some of the corruption. Can I play you all on the same floor? No. 1, 2, 3. I can play you on this all on the same floor if I do this. Okay. And then what do we duplicate? All right, Seraph, I hate you. Let's see what happens. Does the champion upgrader have any custom lines for this? It just says champion not available. Rip. All right. What if we play on the bottom? We get 2 fewer turns for the corruption. We have to fight the enemies immediately and they're not sapped. No, I think we'll be fine up here. I want to be able to kill those corrupt enemies before they spawn and move up. So, multi-strike. Rage. Rage. Multi-strike. multi-strike. We're doing 3,000 damage. That's incredible. There we go. Still doing 3,000 damage. Dunk, 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 dunk. Yo, come up here. I want to fight you. Don't run from me. Yo, come here. You're taking 2,000 damage. Dude, if I could kill you, I would. Don't run! I just love watching him bash on the champion or on the boss. Bonk, 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 bonk. Dude, and the fun guy is such a trooper. He's not even really taking too much damage, and he's just getting resummoned every floor. I can't believe, first of all, that we won. Second of all, that it was this easy. Rail Peter for the win. Who needs a champion? What the hell? That was one of the like faster Monster Train 2 runs I've had, because normally I like to like read everything that's happening in the game. Turns out when you don't have a champion, it's simple. Play everything on one floor and hope for the best. That was hilarious. What can I say? Morale Mistress. Etch. So when you consume a card, decay enemies. We unlocked the freaking Imp Queen before this guy on their alternate champion. Ascend Days, add an imp to your hand, the Queen. There's one horn. Thank God for one horn. Inflict debuffs. Now hold on a second. I played a lot of sap. We're still not even close, are we? I guess Pyre Gel is probably how you want to do that with inflicting debuffs. But really, we're only at 1,000? We were at like 900 before. That's gonna take a long time. Like, that's a slog to inflict 3,200 debuffs. Man. When you gonna gild Bolette? He doesn't deserve it. Well, there you go. There's my deck. No champion. Okay, well, at least we've learned now. Extinguish, purge this unit from your deck. It will purge your champion. But I don't like the phrasing of this card, because some other events in the game, like whenever you go to a concealed cavern, or whatever it's called, Celestial Alcove, you get the events that are like, pick a unit from your deck and merge equipment to it. You can't pick your champion. So when is the champion a unit, as far as the game is concerned? There needs to be a different name for it. It needs to be clear. Because purge this unit from your deck, I thought champions were unpurgeable, but I guess they're not. Most of the time, purge says everything except for your champion, so I didn't read it that closely, but I just assumed for Monster Train 1 that that's how it would work. Then again, I look at this and it doesn't... Purge doesn't have a keyword, is the thing, right? Like, extinguish, deployable, fragile, fragment, fragile, multi-strike, but no purge. So without being able to look at the phrase purge, I didn't know that that's what would happen. My God. Waiter, give me a tall glass of moist potpourri. Moist potpourri at this hour, soldier. You weren't even on the last battle. Get out of here. You're no captain. Or general, even. I was just Don't get your gills in a twist, soldier. I'll join you. Gills? Sir, you're not the only one who needs a bit of the old liquid rot. Why are you here, soldier? These banished folk, they teased you again, didn't they? Worse, they laughed at me and had my most fearsome war cap on. Don't they know that I am a warrior to be feared? I know that, soldier. We fought long together in the putrid clearing. Then why? I believe they think your battle dances. Yes? Cute, soldier. They call it cute. Cute? My battle footwork is cute? Downright adorable. They'll never take me seriously, will they? I'm sorry, soldier. General, hand me the potpourri bottle. I know it's potpourri, but I just want to say potpourri. I gotta look at something here. If we look at the card, you see champion doesn't have a keyword and purge doesn't have a keyword. So the exact mechanic left me curious. Fun run. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.